How's it everybody, Celtic Link here. We are back for another Dokkan Battle video. In today's video, we are checking out that new ECA free-to-play GOten and Icarus. We got him here on the Hybrids team. Unfortunately, he is turn 2 here. But we're going to run him on Gohan's team here because, I mean, honestly, that's the best place to run. Likely the only place you're going to be running him. And we're going to have a little bit of fun here. We're going to run just to kind of show that, you know, honestly, he's pretty decent for a free-to-play unit. So, unfortunately, we got really lucky with the orbs there. We got 12 orbs, but unfortunately, Gohan needs 12 int orbs. So, unfortunately, we didn't get that second part of his passive here, but that's okay. All right, so we're going to grab that with the... Goten and Trunks here. And remember, since we have a Goten and Trunks on the rotation with them, they will get their unit super and get the buff for next turn on that SA effect. So we are running the Divine Wrath Mortal Will Extreme stage, just because it's a little bit shorter, and that's kind of where Gohan's team shines best. So let's go ahead and do that here. Perfect. Excellent. Okay. And with that, the boys here, they get their 30 million. Nice. Excellent. Alright, so here we are on to the rotation with the Goten and Trunks now. Obviously, ideally, we want ideally we want a good partner for him, but what we're going to do is we're just going to keep him next to Gohan. We'll use the third slot floaters with the Goten and Trunks and the Kid Goku to fill out the rest of his links, which will actually work pretty well. So as you can see here, he's got Key 1, attack defense 250%. He has a great chance of Key 1 and extra attack 250%. Not really a fan of that, but I mean, he fills the role that you want him to fill. He's got an additional attack that has a 70% chance to become super. He recovers 7% HP and a high chance for recovering an additional 7% and recovers HP with sweet treats. Plus he has a high chance to dodge. Plus he has an extra chance to dodge. Plus for this turn right now, he has 70% damage reduction. So honestly, it's pretty good. If I wanted to, we could probably chuck him in slot 1, and as long as one of those things isn't a super, he's gonna be all right there for this turn at least. As you can see, he had about 500k defense there with 70% defense, which is pretty good. Plus, actually, we have not 70% defense, but 70% damage reduction. But actually, we had an additional 5% from the Kid Goku, because we did get Kid Goku's orbs here. So that also helps, or 10% rather. Very nice. Excellent. Alright, additional normal there. Alrighty, moment of truth. Alright, so 24 million. Honestly, that's not too bad for free units. Alright, there goes that 70% chance for the additional super. So with that, I do believe, since we got the 24 here, that is with his... there we go, we get the dodge, perfect. Yeah, so that is with his great chance of 250%. So I imagine next turn, if we don't proc it, we would see significantly lower attack stat. Okay, perfect. Alrighty, so we're gonna hold here for one turn, 9 orbs. Oh, we're so close to getting his passive just naturally. Alright, so we're gonna hold for a turn here, and before we swap in a Goten and Trunks and use their active, just so we can kind of, you know, play. Oh, actually, you know what? I think there's only one more phase. Oh, we should have swapped in Gohan here. Yeah, I mean, unfortunately, this is just kind of the nature of this fight. But it is kind of where you're going to use him. So that's why I wanted to use this fight. Because if you use this Goten, you're going to use him in short fights where you've only got 1 or 2 turns with him, really. You know, you're not going to be utilizing him in, difficult long fights because, you know, you want to use him on like Gohan's team, where he's gonna shine in the short fight. So obviously for showcase, we weren't gonna just chuck him into like special battle and call it a day. So we went with this stage here. Excellent. Okay, so this is actually the final phase. That's right. Yeah, because there's no infinite Zamal stage. There should have been. That could have been fun. Alright, so we're actually going to swap into the Goten and Trunks. Oh, man, I really wish I did the other one now, because then we would have that additional 20%. Right? Okay, so we've only got 2 links here, though, in the third slot. Now, he does stack for 3 turns, but it's kind of minuscule for what you're going to do. He's a free-to-play unit. His stats are already so low that 3-turn stack really doesn't make a huge difference all that much for him. But as you can see here, we don't have that extra. We don't have that extra damage reduction. So missing a dodge here, missing that 50% chance to dodge here, could really hurt him potentially. There we go. Alright, so let's grab that. Let's pop the Goten and Trunks active. There we go. Beautiful. Alright, and let's take that with them. Alright, so yeah, unfortunately we didn't use the other one, so we're only going to get 20 out of the 40% extra from using their buff, which is, I mean, it's fine. It's not that big of a deal. Alright, so let's grab that with the AGL, Trunks, and Goten. Remember, they are also supporting here. Ooh, 200k from that. Okay, honestly, that's considering this is a free-to-play unit, that's honestly pretty good. And as I predicted, this turn we did not get that extra great chance of 250%. So that just shows you, I mean, when you have characters that have sort of that great chance of builds, it's always rough. But post super, he tanks the double digits. That's pretty good, actually, honestly, for the type of, you know, considering he's a free unit. Him taking double digits post super is actually, I mean, that's the most you can ask for, right, with a free unit in most cases. A lot of times they aren't going to be hitting those, surviving those supers. So, alrighty, so there is the Goten and Icarus. Like I said, I really wanted to just kind of play around with him here and test him out. Seems pretty good. His ceiling is obviously kind of low, considering he's a free-to-play unit and he stacks for 3 turns. But he's still pretty good taking down fights here with relative ease. He's probably one of the better free-to-play units we've had. Probably not the best free-to-play unit we've had this year, but definitely one of the better ones we've had. I think Dokkan's really been knocking it out of the park with free-to-play units, whether they are easy A's or, you know, ones that are just being released. They've been doing a pretty good job with these free-to-play units, and really happy, because the better a free-to-play unit is, the more likely a team, you know, a person's going to be able to build a team, because not everybody's going to have every single option, right? Especially for, you know, Gohan, Goten, and Trunks' team, who needs a lot of that youth help, which, you know, even free units, the more you get, the better off it's going to be for him. So, guys, that is it for the video. If you like the video, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you have not already, and in the comments down below, let us know, what do you think of the Goten and Icarus free-to-play unit and their easy A. We'll be checking out Yamcha in the next video, but let us know what you guys think in the comments down below. Otherwise, guys, as always, thanks for watching, and aloha.